So Paul, the clausing range now available from the 600 group on the horizontal bandsaws is quite extensive.
It is. Basically the range goes from 200mm manual bandsaws all the way up to 1300mm capacity. Within that range we have manual saws, semi-automatic, automatic and NC versions as well.
So taking those three categories, call it, the manual is what we'd tend to see in most machine shops.
It is. Your manual bandsaw will go into your general tool rooms, small subcontractors there. Needs capability. The material comes into the workshop. They've no idea what components are going to be coming through that week. Just gives them the flexibility to be able to manage the material themselves.
And on the manual side, how big can you go?
On that side, you would tend to go up to about 500mm on the clausing range on there. And then we start introducing more on the semi-automatic and automatic.
And when you say 500mm, are you talking bar length or bar diameter?
Bar diameter.
Okay, so the bar length obviously is as long as you want it to be.
It is, yes.
Then we move on to the sort of the NC or the more automated, which we've got here on the KC12AX. How does this work?
Well, this machine is a 12-inch fully automatic bandsaw. So this enables the operator to program the component length and also the number of components required. Once it's completed that cycle, the machine then will shut itself off.
And then the third category, which is the more automated solution,
which is the NC versions, that enables the operator to program up to 100 components in there. So he can program it for the different types of material, which will control the actual pressure that the saw cuts with and also the blade speed.
Now that, if you were into batch production and you'd got lots of bars and you were a subcontractor, rather than buy and cut bar in, you might be better off than buying an automated sawing solution.
It would do, because that would give you control over what components you're going through. It will give you the flexibility when you need it cutting and what you need to proceed with.
Now, on the actual clausing product, this is new to the 600 group here in the UK. Why are you selling this, Paul? What's brought this about?
Basically, this has been brought about by demand from our existing customers. They've wanted somewhere where they can go and have all the machines supplied by one company where they know the quality of the component and, more importantly, the backup and support which they can offer.
And did you spend a lot of time researching what product to bring in, or was the clausing immediately the right fit for you?
The clausing was actually immediately the right fit. We sold a lot of machines through our North American division clausing. So we'd already got the extensive range and the knowledge of the products which we brought into the UK and European markets. And so far, from the demand which we've seen, the range fits in perfectly.
Because the horizontal bandsaw, it is a need for every machine shop, there's no question. So is this going to be a big success for you?
It is, yes.
Good stuff. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.